Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, that is about to change. I want you to focus on three C words: choice, chance, and change. I want you to make the choice to take a chance in order to make a change in your life. Change is a beautiful aspect of life, and it allows us to gain more experience and knowledge and learn more. As the great painter and sculptor Michelangelo has stated, I am always learning. There are many books to read, many places to travel, many new hobbies and activities to experience. My dream for you, my fellow classmates, professors, and people all over the world is to gain an open mind towards new opportunities instead of developing a narrow mind and always fulfilling the basic demands of life with work or school. There is more to life than work and school. As the demands increase, as you gain older in age, with more responsibilities, it is important to also focus on health. Health is the greatest wealth of life. It allows us to feel good about our image. And with the image equation, we also need to make sure we get the essential vitamins and minerals with omega-3, 6, and 9s, as well as eating protein with lean meats such as beef, steak, and chicken, as well as complementing our diet with fruits and vegetables. Exercise, as well as eating, which allows us to fuel our body, helps us move to the next day, next month, next year, decade with ease. Without exercise, we are susceptible to ailments and diseases such as cancer, arthritis, musculoskeletal pain. In order to avoid these ailments and diseases, as well as diabetes, we need to take care of our body. To exercise is to purify the mind, body, and soul. And there are different types of training, such as aerobics, calisthenics, strength training, resistance training. And that allows us to gain a better physique and tone the body. There are many sports that can be participated in, such as basketball, soccer, football, tennis. And those may be the main revenue generating sports. But I want you to think about another word: water. Did you know that 71% of the earth is filled with water? The oceans contain 96.5% of the water. But there are many other bodies of water, such as streams, rivers, lakes, ponds, even the pools in our backyard. With all this water on this beautiful planet called Earth, how could we not think about the sport of swimming? Swimming has dated back since the early 19th century with drawings of figures swimming through bodies of water in order to move to the other side. Even with the Stone Ages, with drawings in Egypt of figures moving through water. Swimming has also dated back to the early days of the Olympics. The Olympics started in 1896 in Athens, Greece, with the first Olympic game events, which started with breaststroke and freestyle. And later in 1904, we moved to backstroke. But the breaststrokers discovered a new stroke, which gave birth to butterfly. See, the breaststrokers realized that they can move faster through the water by moving their arms over their head and moving their feet in a dolphin kick motion. That gave birth to a new event, butterfly. There are 4 strokes in swimming: butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle. As of today, there are equal amount of events for both men and women. Swimming consists of moving the entire body through water. And it is important to note that there is more resistance with water as opposed to moving through air with land sports, such as running on a track field. You may want to score a goal on the soccer field, play an intense game of tackle football. Why not jump in a pool? The water is 44 times greater in resistance than air. Water is all around us. Water is also in the air too, with water vapor. Water is everywhere. How could we not be thinking about swimming? I am persuading you to take a chance with swimming and enjoy the endless possibilities and opportunities with the sport. It is important to note that swimming is also 90% mental aspect. Your mind gets up to the diving block faster than your body does. You need to train your mind to push harder each day in order to gain a better tomorrow. Michael Phelps is the most decorated and talented Olympian and athlete, aside from the skill and talent of the NBA basketball player Michael Jordan. Michael Phelps is an inspiring athlete who has stated that the more you dream, the farther you will get. And you have to be willing to do things that other people are not willing to do in order to succeed. As of today, he has 28 medals. He has gold medals and silver medals. And he has improved his technique through his calisthenic training as well as his strength training in the water. Swimming is a great opportunity for everyone, as stated in WebMD website. And in a video from Niagara University, they have stated that, and I agree, as well as many people in society have realized, that swimming is an underrated sport. Swimming is not the most televised sport. It only arrives every 4 years. And it may not be the most revenue-generating sport, but the results are mind-blowing and amazing. Swimming allows us to gain an impeccable physique and improve our endurance, as well as develop stamina, which helps us to gain more energy to accomplish more activities, hobbies, throughout the day. Swimming consists of the 4 strokes, and the equipment that is used is the Speedo swimsuits, jammers for men, and one-piece swimsuits for women. Now both men and women will be wearing caps, known as swim caps, as well as goggles. Now the swimwear allows every swimmer to reduce the drag, because there is drag with the body moving through the water. But there is more ease of movement through the water due to the fact that our body is naturally buoyant, which in the water. And learning the skill of swimming allows us to overcome the fear of drowning in deep water when we visit oceans or jump in the pool. Swimming is a high intensity cardio sport. But when people think of cardio, they think all you are doing is losing weight. But with swimming, we are able to gain strength because we are breaking down tissue fibers in the muscle. We're breaking down this tissue, we're gaining strength because there's more resistance with water than air. I am not taking credit or putting a negative outlook on any of the other sports. I'm simply persuading you to gain an open mind for swimming and try a new, different sport that has had a rich history throughout the decades. Most people think of swimming, there are visions of Michael Phelps in the water, or maybe Ryan Lochte, or Missy Franklin, but anybody can be a professional swimmer. You have to start out slow and steady, focus on the technique, and then you will be able to gain a brisk pace as a professional swimmer. How do we start? How do we gain this motivation? We gain this motivation by asking for help. Never be afraid to ask for help. Ask passionate instructors as well as coaches that are willing to provide the training in order to develop the skills to swim from one end of the pool to the other end. Essentially swimming laps. And at the end, you'll be able to swim 10,000 laps a day. Now, with the technique, you need to be able to move your arms and legs in the correct motion in order to avoid injury of the joints or muscles. And the joints consist of the hips, the knees, and the feet. We need to protect our body by focusing on the technique first. And then we can move to speed. As a swimmer myself, I have experienced competitive swimming with a community swim team as a teenager. And my coach has always taught me that perfect practice equals perfect. You need to put in 200, not 100, but 200% effort into the sport, mentally and physically, in order to gain results. And the results at the end of the day are amazing. And it will leave you speechless. With swimming, you are moving the entire body. You're not just focusing or concentrating on one part of the body. You are moving your arms and legs. And with water, did you know that it also has a healing aspect as well? For anyone who has undergone surgery or has come in contact with an injury, water is a therapy tool that allows us to eliminate tension and relieve any stress in our body due to back pain, arthritis, or basically any tension in the body with movement. Speedo is an Australian manufacturer and design company of swimsuits and accessories. They did a survey of 4,000 swimmers in order to gain feedback on the sport of swimming. They have revealed that swimming, 60% of the swimmers have stated that it has made them feel good about themselves moving through the water. And 70% that have said that they have benefited from a mental aspect. They're in a better mood, better attitude, and they have gained more positive outlook towards the future. So never take a sport for granted and say that the most revenue generating popular sports are the best, because you could be missing out on the valuable skills and assets that can be gained from a valuable sport such as swimming. And you do not have to swim every day, but you need to gain a consistent schedule every week in order to develop the technique and become a great swimmer. Now, in order to make a better tomorrow, you need to keep pushing harder. And there will be days of darkness where you will have challenges and hardships. But it is better than having an unhealthy condition or with the state of mind or body. Always take care of your body. With every exercise that you participate in, and have fun. Enjoy the time that you have. And let swimming be your choice today, tomorrow, and every day. Thank you.